Hey everyone, and welcome to my presentation of the rock cycle. My name is Moiru, and I'm going to present you with the rock cycle. So let's get on with our movie, kind of, animation. So we're going to have like a 4-minute introduction video that will show you the types of rocks. I'm going to explain it as well. So everyone knows that there are things called rocks, right? A rock is in 3 groups. Those 3 groups are igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are rocks that have cooled from magma or lava. Magma is molten rock that is beneath the Earth's crust. The Earth's most top layer, and lava is on the Earth's surface. The second type of rock is called sedimentary. You can see that it's sand right here. Sand is a type of sediment. When these sediments pile up at the bottom of a body of water, like an ocean or a lake, it'll make a sedimentary rock. So types of sedimentary rocks are sandstone, limestone, and so on. Sedimentary rocks, go under these oceans. This island is an island made of sediment because it was mostly made out of sand. This ocean floor is probably made out of sediment and sedimentary rocks. The third type of rock is metamorphic. A metamorphic rock is created when the other 2 types of rocks, or it could be a metamorphic rock itself, it's gone through extreme heat and pressure and turned into a different kind of rock. It is called metamorphism, and we'll explain it later. But right now, please look at the stones and rocks that are around you. So now, we'll be looking in depth, more in depth, about what the rocks are. This is what I said. It's in a briefly form. We can choose 3 types of rocks from here. First is igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. I'm choosing igneous today. And then it says volcano. You are lava. You'll be teleported to a volcano. You can either choose magma, which I said is below the Earth, or the eruptive crater. I'll choose the eruptive crater for today. This is the eruptive crater. There are, of course, magmas running all the way here, everywhere, actually. And there are some places here, but the important thing is these are igneous rocks. Obsidian is one of them. The main thing is that this is called an extrusive igneous rock, which is a type of igneous rock that is formed outside of the volcano or on the Earth's surface. Igneous rocks can of course change. It can break down into little pieces by weathering and erosion, or it could melt from the immense heat from the earth down below. Let's get weathered and eroded away. So this is a river and a waterfall that runs into a lake. This is the bottom of the lake. I'm going to push this button to see what happens. Here we have sediments running out and coming out of the waterfall. It will eventually come at the bottom of the lake. So it's happening right now. And these sediments will eventually pile up and form sedimentary rocks. Here we can see them right there and right here. They are sedimentary rocks. And you can see the new sediments coming. Here. In order for this to happen, you have to be broken down by weathering and erosion. And sediments will pile up in a lake or an ocean. In this case, the sediments will pile up below you. It is here. But that's not all. Sediments are eventually compacted. This is because the pressure will want to squeeze the sediments. Then the sediments work like cement and cement itself. The end result is a rock made from little pieces. This is how sedimentary rocks are made, it says. But it basically means that sediments are compacted and cemented together to make a type of rock called sedimentary. You can see these sediments still running, but this is just a simulation. It doesn't happen so quickly as it's happening right now. But sedimentary rocks are not the final. It can also change as well. It can melt, or it can be exposed to high heat and pressure, or it can break down into sediments again. Let's push this. And here we have a sediment again. Sedimentary rocks can break down into sediments again, of course. Well, that is boring, so let's choose something else. Sedimentary rocks can be exposed to high heat and pressure. That sounds interesting. Let's go there. We can see all of this burning. This represents heat. We are a metamorphic rock right now. We got compressed by great heat and pressure. Yeah, obviously this is great heat. Pressure, yeah, it seems like there's a lot of pressure before because we can't see the surface of the earth right now. It looks so deep in here. We need to choose the following. Metamorphic rocks can be exposed to great heat and pressure again and turn into different types of metamorphic, or it can be melted by the heat of the earth, or we can uplift and then erode it away. Let's melt. Melting. Here we have a lava chamber, a magma chamber. we also have three options. 1. You recycle through the magma chamber. Let's go here and see what happens. Obviously, if you're cycled through a magma chamber, you stay in the magma chamber. That's boring. Let's do something else. You cool down slowly inside the earth. Well, that sounds interesting. Let's go. This place is where magma cools down. Not on the outside, but on the inside. You see, there are rocks everywhere. This is an intrusive igneous rock, not the extrusive we discussed earlier. Intrusive igneous rocks can be uplifted and eroded away, or it can be back to magma as it's melted. However, this magma can go straight into extrusive igneous rock when it erupts through the eruptive crater, which brings us back into the exact same place. Let's go to this sedimentary rock again. There are three choices on this one. It can melt, or it can be exposed to high heat and pressure, which we went earlier. And there's also three choices here. Okay, we're going to go back to the sedimentary, and you can see that there's a loop, and it can melt again, and this will keep going on. So let's go back and review what we just learned. Review. We learned that there are three types of rock, called igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. They, of course, interconnect with each other, forming different types of rocks. We learned that there are loops. One can go to another, and then come back, or go to another one. It's not like we need to go in a circle, and can only go in one direction. And there are a lot of things that we haven't discovered about the rocks yet. There are so much mysteries about the Earth. The Earth is huge. But scientists have learned and known all of this. That there are three types of rocks. And they are igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. We also learned that there are two types of igneous rock, which is intrusive igneous rock and extrusive igneous rock. We learned that intrusive igneous rocks are igneous rocks that cool down inside of the Earth. And extrusive igneous rocks is what a lava cools down outside or on the Earth's surface. We learned that there are two terms for molten rock. One is magma, which represents while it's in the Earth, and lava when it's on the Earth's surface. We learned that sediments are carried through water and then piled up at the bottom of a lake and turned into sedimentary rock. We learned that there are metamorphic rocks, which are compressed and change its shape because the heat and pressure will create metamorphism. And we learned that all of the rocks can melt into molten rock and start the cycle again. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you learned a lot about the rock cycle. Thank you. We will just go back to the first place and finish this video. Again, thank you very much for watching.